Hello everybody, ChefCAP here. Before today's video starts, I just want to apologize for not posting anything up last week. Just my everyday job has been really busy, and just life in general has been really busy. So I'm going to be doing something very special for you today in this video. Since we're in the month of October, it's pumpkin spice everything. I'm going to be doing a pumpkin chocolate chip bundt cake with a chocolate ganache. So without further ado, let's get cooking. So first we're going to start off with making the cake batter. So in this large bowl, we're going to start by adding 2 whole eggs, and 1 cup of pumpkin puree. Make sure it's pumpkin puree also, not the pumpkin pie spice. And 1 cup of white sugar, a half cup of either canola or vegetable oil, a 1/4 cup of sour cream or Greek yogurt, whichever you prefer, and just a splash of vanilla extract. And also just a dash of each of cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves. If you don't have all of these, just use whichever you have, or you can also use some pumpkin pie spice. Just add those in there. Okay, now we've added all the ingredients here. Now we're just gonna mix it up with a hand mixing. Here we are, all mixed together. Now we're going to add the dry ingredients. So for the dry ingredients, I have in this bowl 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and a pinch of salt. Now we're just going to add these to the wet ingredients. And there we go. Just don't want to over mix it, otherwise the dough will be tough. I'm just going to take a spatula and just scrape the sides of the bowl and underneath, just to make sure all the batter has been incorporated just right. If you don't want any flour that's not mixed in properly. It's nicely mixed together, and this is the batter. Before we move on to the final stage, make sure to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I've added 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and I'm just going to gently fold these into the batter. And there we go. Now, for those of you who don't know what a bundt pan is, this right here is a bundt pan. For those of you who are an older generation, you very well know what this looks like, or probably used one of these before when you were younger. It's a very oddly shaped, kind of almost like a great big donut, but these come in a lot of different colors, shapes, designs, and you can find these in any kind of specialty kitchen store. Now we're just going to spray the inside of the pan here with some non-stick spray, then put the batter in. Okay, so I sprayed down the pan with some non-stick spray, and just going to add the batter into the pan nice and slowly, just like so. Get to scrape the bottom, get all the batter out as much as you can. And just smooth out the batter all throughout the pan. Just make sure it's nice and even. nice and even, so when it bakes, it comes out nice and even. Okay. Okay, now we're ready to put this in the oven. Like I said, 350 degrees, and let it bake for 38 to 42 minutes till it has risen, it's nice and golden brown, and a toothpick comes out nice and clean. Okay, so about 38 minutes have gone by, and just took it out of the oven, and just look how perfectly golden brown that looks. You can see all the chocolate chips slightly melted in there, all surrounded throughout the whole cake. Now we're going to let this cool for about 15 minutes, then I'm going to take it out of the pan, and while the cake is cooling, now we're going to make the chocolate ganache to go over the top. So in the small bowl I have 2/3 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. We're going to microwave this on high for 1 minute. And as you can see, the chocolate has slightly melted. Now I have added 1/4 cup of half and half to the melted chocolate, and I'm just going to mix this up a little bit and put it back in the microwave for about 30 seconds, see how it is, then keep mixing it whiskily till it's nice and smooth. Okay, yeah, so about 30 seconds, and as you can see, the milk is nice and hot. Now we're just going to mix this together till it's nice and smooth. Alright, so mixed it all together. As you can see, it's nice and smooth, good and thick. It's also nice and shiny, which is a good thing. Now I'm going to let this cool for a minute, let the cake continue to cool off. I will show you how to take the cake out of the pan. Okay guys, so here's the cake. We're about to take it out of the oven. We're going to need just a simple butter knife. I also have a nice big plate to put the cake on. I also have the chocolate ganache that we just got done with. So, first, take the butter knife, slowly move up and down in a motion around the edges of the cake. Make sure you go all the way down so you can loosen it up fully. This is the time to just be patient, take your time with it, because you want to make sure that you get it nice and loose. Otherwise, when you try to take it out, you're probably going to end up with a mess. Alright, now do the center. Especially make sure that you do the center, that's very important. Okay, just want to make sure a couple tricky spots, just double check. Okay, now we're ready. So, take the plate, upside down, put it on top. Now, place both thumbs on the plate with some pressure, fingers on the pan, and just quickly flip it like this. That's the tough part. I always get nervous about that. And yes, ta-da, it's done. Now, I'm going to take chocolate ganache, just like what we made, and just drizzle all around the cake. Oh my gosh. This is my favorite part of making this cake. Ooh, look at this. Oh my god. Just let slowly drip along the sides. My gosh. Oh, look at that, you guys. Look at this. This is chocolate heaven to me. Just look at this. Alright. Just let it smooth it out just a little. Make it look a bit more presentable. So that every single bite you get has been that melted chocolate. here is the final product, guys. Look at that. Look at the shine on that chocolate ganache. It's just beautiful. Wow. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video of me making the pumpkin chocolate chip Bundt cake with the chocolate ganache. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe so I can keep making these videos for you. If you have any culinary questions for me, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And if you would like a list of the ingredients that I used in today's video, I will put them in the description below. So thank you very much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.